Okay, so here I am with fucking Sparking Zero. It has been a hot minute. I got a standard edition and it took a while, but I've been playing on Parsec since then, like before. And yeah, this feels pretty much similar, just now I play without latency. That's literally the main difference. So a lot of stuff I wanted to talk about, just like my first thoughts. This would be like a video, kind of like how I did the Radon thing, where I just kind of like, I did a Radon run where I just kind of let my feelings out for the most part, and then just did some other stuff afterwards. I'm gonna do this with the same kind of format, but I'll just kind of like, it's just kind of like a raw video, not no edits or anything, just pretty much me talking about it. My first thoughts, technically, although I did play before on Parsec with other people, it's my first thoughts with the actual copy of the standard edition. So, let me get right off the bat. I think Key Blast made this game a lot weaker than the Tenkaichi, because I've played the Tenkaichi games. That's why I have like really all the muscle memory. I've been saying a lot of stuff on Twitter, but I haven't like about the game that I'll touch upon here, like just recap. But first off, before I forget, the Key Blast in this game is for a lot of people. Like before you'd be able to do stuff like dash in Key Blast. I guess you can do it here. Like, I just do this now, like after a combo. But yeah, I also wanted to showcase like I have like this cool like dash trick that I like to do sometimes. Let me just come. This is a training mode for it. I want to get into the story mode. I decided like I'll do like training mode first, just to test some stuff. But since I've already played on Parsec, I don't need to test too much. Go training into story into online. I feel like that's a lot better because I'll be able to get some of the story mode. And I hope they didn't patch out stuff because they were saying people were complaining about like Radiant Vegeta or whatever fight, and I want to get the experience without it being patched or nerfed because I think a lot of people just being babies about it. But I'll see for myself. Anyway, I want to showcase my dash thing. Let me just stop talking. Like this. I've been doing this a lot in Parsec as well, mixing up people a lot. Even people that I've played with kind of have Tenkaichi on these, like how I do. And like, so you, like, I know, and if you're getting hit, you can also dash away. It's like, I just have the movement. I did a thing by accident. I'll do that later, but let me just showcase a little bit of my Tenkaichi funnies. Muscle memory. Some of it doesn't translate as much. I realize when I'm playing Parsec, a lot of it does translate like literally. This game just feels a bit floatier. I think some people compared it. I saw somebody comparing it. Like, somebody compared Tenkaichi games to Melee, and this to like fucking Ultimate. I feel like that's maybe an okay comparison, but yeah, I'm already kind of good at the game. I just need to just like get used to some of my shit, and yeah. So what I will mention is that the videos is, yeah, I gotta say that the video is fucking bullshit because they took way too long. They should have released like this thing because the game has been already been out, like the Ultimate and the Deluxe. It's just a standard edition. It took like 3 days because of the little thing they were doing with the pig. Pig. That's the term of the 3 days, and they really should have just. They really should have just brought it out. The video should have just brought out their GeForce drivers because this game is not fully optimized. My system, it's like on high, it's on the default. I have not went through settings that much except for changing my controls. But I am 100% sure, other than like some websites that have touched upon it, that's separate. I'm 100% sure that this could be more optimized with the video's GeForce drivers, but they've not put it out yet, even though the game has been technically out. It's really, really dumb. So maybe they might put it out maybe tomorrow, I hope, or some really close time. If you put it out like 2 days later or some shit, I'm gonna be kind of mad because I've seen them put out like Wukong and shit, like really, really early compared to this. So it's really frustrating that how this hasn't been out yet. So the game has been out technically going on to 4 days right now. Okay, so let me go on to other stuff. The topic I was talk about. So yeah. So let's see. I think that Sparking Zero should definitely get the Game of the Year for this year because I thought it was Elden Ring, but then I realized Elden Ring is kind of been just more of a DLC thing. I feel like Sparking Zero has done so much that it feels if it wasn't really close to Tenkaichi, I would have taken a line on it. But because it's so what the fuck, did you just die? I'm confused. Oh shit. Oh, I think they do die. Oopsie. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I feel like this could be the Game of the Year. I feel like there's a lot of creativity in this. A lot of Easter eggs, especially. Uh, yeah, this should not. Elden Ring. I'm sorry, I'm a really huge Soulsborne fan. I mentioned this is stuff I'm just reading out from Twitter that I've already posted. Just recapping it. Elden Ring. I'm sorry. The you kind of made me do a whole rant and down and shit, basically, directly. But you need to not get Game of the Year. Seriously, it's just bullshit. Um, Alright, let's go on to what I've said this week. So I said like got to stay at the Pay Parsec. Said that there. I beat a lot of people. I had a mostly positive win rate. I did with people who did have Tenkaichi funds. I could tell it was really nice. That Parsec assessment was so nice. I'm still lucky that because sometimes you don't get time. Sometimes if you're on a Parsec online session, like just lobbies, you don't get time to play. Sometimes like people just kind of just they kind of just take your turn over what I didn't think. But I got a chance to play like consecutively, and I kept winning, so I was able to keep playing because like sometimes it's like if you lose, you get out of the rotation. If you win, keep winning, you can stay in the rotation. And it's kind of like that. And the sad thing is that I only didn't get any replays for that. I didn't record for it, even though I could have. So that was just my fault there. So, okay, so let me try to wrap up this recording part quickly. So might have just worked out in the end as I try to get the game. Let's see. Yeah, might have worked out in the end because I'm getting low latency footage right now. So even though I didn't get recordings for that play session I did in Parsec, it kind of might have worked out. So now I can get footage here. Yeah, I'm just mad that I didn't get a chance to show how much I was cooking people. But I'll get a chance now. Sparking Zero, I feel like the meta will loop again, so I feel like emphasis will be on tracking, high damage suits or ults, fast frame data, big hitbox, easy transmission, and charging. Minus the charging, so too slow. Will eventually phase out just like high level Tenkaichi, but I think some people have been saying that like you don't get as much mileage off of getting hit. Like you get a little bit of heat from it, if you can see that, but you're not getting that much as the thing. But I feel like it will still phase out because the combat is more so emphasized. I say like also as well the music pack. So there's like $15 for one music pack. That was a bit outrageous. They have royalty fees to pay back, I'm sure. And the pay ping, I already mentioned that basically. And game needs defensive options, otherwise people will just be mashing. And there's a mod that also gives you the option to, I commented on that. There's a mod that gives you the option to play these things locally with maps. Because you only get Hyperbox time 0 in default, but if you have that mod, I'm glad that came out. That came out really, really quick, and that's what something that surprised me very much because I didn't expect that to come out that quick. Yeah. I am just really, really glad to play this game, honestly. I think that's all I have to say about it. I spoke really fast about it, but I think, again, I'm just really, really glad. I play the story so much after this. After customizing settings, like a lot of the control settings is customized to my liking. Transmission, also, last time I'm playing SP2 Goku, I feel like instant transmission will play a big role. There's a lot of characters that get these kinds of skills that are insanely strong in ranked, and he also gets instant transmission. Now look at this. It's a free instant transmission into a regular skill. That's fucking insane. And I feel like a lot of other skills would become very, very useful, but because you want to always be in the back of your opponent with these games. That just gives you the opportunity to combo your opponent to smithereens and just keep comboing them if you know what you're doing for the route. Right? I guess he keeps dying all the time, so I guess that might be wrapping up my training session. Because I don't really have much to train, like I said, I've played this before in Parsec, but I just wanted to make a first thought video really, really quick as far as I can do as quick as possible, if anything, and I wanted to just share my thoughts the first saying it would be like kind of like an archive because I can be able to look back at it, say, well, oh shit, look how far I've come after this. But yeah, that's pretty much the video. I didn't really have much to say on it. There'll be more videos to come up with me, maybe playing rank, beating. Other than that, glad the game is out and I'm glad it's the Tenkaichi series. I thought that before I thought that the modernization of this game would have fucking killed it, but I'm glad that's not the case. That's all I have to say.